Hello everyone, this is Rakesh Kapilis and I welcome you all in my today's video. And I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. And I also hope that you all are getting my videos in time and you are getting proper knowledge from these videos. So now in our today's video, we will discuss the lesson from accountancy, that is bank reconciliation statement. And in our previous videos we have gone through what is the meaning of bank reconciliation statement, why the bank reconciliation statement is being prepared, when it is being prepared, and what may be the reasons, causes for the preparation of this bank reconciliation statement. And we have also discussed how we can put the balance of a book either in the positive side or in the negative side. So in our today's video, we will try to learn how to reconcile the balance of passbook and cash book which is not tallying. Means if the balance of cash book and the balance of passbook are showing different values, different balances, then how numerically, means how practically we can reconcile these two balances, and means how we can practically do the sum of bank reconciliation statement. First of all, let me tell you what is the pro forma, as I have also discussed in my previous video. First of all, this is serial order, serial number. Here stands particulars, then the positive value and negative value. If we have to add anything, we will add this at this place, and if something have to be deducted, then it should be in the minus column. And at the top, you have to mention the bank reconciliation statement as on. As on means the date at which you are preparing. As I was telling you here in my previous video, that this is a periodic type of statement which is being prepared on the period base. Maybe monthly, maybe quarterly. Means when the balance of cash book and passbook will not tally, then we have to prepare this bank reconciliation statement. So, how to prepare this statement? The very first thing, you have been given a balance of a book. आपको एक बुक का बैलेंस दिया होगा, either passbook, either cash book. That balance may be debit, may be credit, may be overdraft. So first of all, the very first thing, you have to put the balance of that given book in the either positive or in the negative. Suppose this is the debit balance of cash book. It should be in the positive column. If it is credit balance of cash book, it should be in the negative column. If it is overdraft balance of cash book, it should be negative. Come to the passbook now. If it is debit balance of passbook, it should be in the negative. If it is credit balance of passbook, positive. And if we have given the overdraft balance of passbook, it should be in the negative. This I have explained to you people in my previous video, that debit balance of cash book positive, credit balance of cash book negative, debit balance of passbook negative, and the credit balance of passbook positive, and the overdraft balance of any book will be in the always negative. And if we have given the balance of any book without nature, just like balance as per passbook or balance as per cash book, then without nature it will always in the positive, right? This is the rules regarding the balances of passbook and cash book. So now I will tell you how to reconcile. Suppose I have started the question with debit balance of cash book. debit balance of cash book, it should be in the positive side, 10,000. Right? Now, before moving further, before doing the next thing, what you have to do, you have to see this thing that we are starting the question with cash flow. When two things are not equal, suppose one figure is 10 and second figure is 12, and we have to match these. So in order to match these, either I have to add 2 in the 10th, either I have to deduct 2 from 12. So when two things are not equal to each other, then one thing I have to take as a base. Base means to whom I have to make equal to another. Like I was telling you 10 or 12 and I have deducted 2 from 12 means I have taken the 10 as base. क्योंकि मैंने 12 को 10 के बराबर बना दिया. But अगर मैंने 12 base लिया होता, then I will add 2 in the 10. Means when two things are not equal to each other, then in order to match them, in order to make them equal, I have to take 1 as base. So here, if I am starting the question with cash book, then passbook will become the base for me. Means passbook will become the base for me means whatever the direction of the passbook is there, you have to do according to that. If something is being added in the passbook, you have to add that. If something is being deducted in the passbook, you have to deduct that. But if I am starting the question with passbook, suppose, then the cash book will become the base for me. तो मैंने कैश बुक के अकॉर्डिंग अपनी पासबुक को एडजस्ट करना है. अगर वहां पर ऐड है तो ऐड करना है, अगर वहां पर माइनस है तो आपको माइनस करना है. बिकॉज when you have to reconcile two things, you have to take one as base. So here I am starting the question with cash book with CV, right? Then it means passbook is the base for me and I have to do each and everything from passbook point of view. Whatever will be there in the passbook, I have to make according to that. Okay, so now, and second thing I have to tell you people, whenever bank will increase my balance because of anything, either because of deposit, because of any transaction, then bank will credit my account. If anything is being credited in the passbook, if anything is being credited in the passbook, it means the balance of passbook has gone up, has increased. If bank has debited my passbook, it means bank has deducted my passbook. Bank has deducted my balance. While in cash book it works opposite. Means in cash book, if something is being debited, it means plus. Something is being credited, it will be minus. So now we can start the question. Debit balance as per cash book, it is in positive side. Now, the very first transaction, the very first cause of the mismatch you got, checks issued but not presented. चेक आपने इशू किए लेकिन इस बंदे को आपने चेक इशू किए, वो बंदा अभी तक बैंक में पैसे लेने के लिए पहुंचा नहीं है. He has not presented the checks till the end of this period when you are preparing the bank reconciliation statement. So जब आपने चेक इशू किए होंगे, definitely you have deducted your cash book. आपने अपनी कैश बुक को माइनस कर लिया होगा because you have assumed that the balance of passbook will definitely go down, but that person has not reached to the bank and the bank balance is as it is. Here CV cash book is down while passbook having no change, it means passbook is up. So now my base is passbook. So as the condition of passbook will be there, I have to react, I have to do according to that. So I have to add this. I will add 5,000. Why? Because passbook is up. Cash book is down. Next, you have sent the check to deposit. आपने चेक जमा कराने के लिए भेजे बैंक में, and these were not credited or deposited by the bank. बैंक ने जमा नहीं की. Up to the end of that period, those were not credited by the bank. Those were not deposited by the bank. So in that case, what happened? As you sending the check in the bank to be deposited, you have increased the balance of cash book. But those were not deposited into the bank, so passbook is down. Cash book is up, passbook is down. So you have to deduct. Suppose this is 6,000, right? Checks sent to deposit. You have deposited. You have added your balance of cash book because आपके हाथ में तो cash book है. आपने कैश बुक का बैलेंस अप कर दिया, ये भी चेक डिपॉजिट हो गया, बट वहां डिपॉजिट ही नहीं हुआ अभी तक, तो सीबी अप पीबी डाउन, तो यू आर स्टार्टिंग द क्वेश्चन विद सीबी, सो बेस फॉर यू इज पीबी, पासबुक इज डाउन, you will down. Next, direct deposit by the customer. If any of the customer has directly deposited into my account, I don't know, I am not being given the intimation by the bank. So what happened? The passbook balance has gone up. I don't know, cash book balance has gone down. Passbook has increased and I have to see the passbook. So now I have to increase. Suppose it is 5,000. लेकिन अगर मेरा ये बेस कैश बुक होता, यहाँ पासबुक से स्टार्ट करते, तो हम उल्टा करते। I have already explained this thing कि whenever you have to start the question, when you are starting the question with any of the balance, like you are starting with the cash book, so now you have to see the direction of passbook, and if you are starting the question with passbook, then you have to see the direction of cash book. If cash book is increased, you will increase. If cash book is down, you will down. Now, direct payment made by the bank. Bank has directly made the payment. So when directly payment made by the bank, then my passbook's balance has gone down. No information to the customer is being given on time, then cash book is up. So passbook down, cash book up, and we have to see the passbook, so we have to decrease. Suppose this is 5,000. I am taking the imaginary assumed figures. Next is bank debited interest. जब भी बैंक आपका बैलेंस डेबिट करेगा, बैंक विल डिक्रीज योर बैलेंस. बैंक हैज लाइक चार्ज द इंटरेस्ट फ्रॉम यू, सो बैंक विल चार्ज द इंटरेस्ट, इट मीन बैंक विल डिक्रीज योर बैलेंस, द पासबुक बैलेंस विल गो डाउन. सो पासबुक डाउन, कैश बुक अप, you will again decrease. Suppose this is 5,000 again. Now you have put all the information. Now what you will do, as the question will over, you will make the total of greater side. Like this is 10, 15, 20, and this is 6, 5, 5. This is total 16,000 and this is 20,000. Here you have put 20,000 on the both sides. Greater sides balance will be put on the both sides. Now you have to make the balancing of this account, this sides. So now you all can see this side is greater by how much? 6, 5, 11, 11 plus 5, 16. So now 4,000 is the balancing figure, and this 4,000 will call balance as per. It was the balance as per past cash book. Now the answer will be balance as per passbook. लेकिन अगर मैंने क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर स्टार्ट किया होता balance as per passbook, then the answer will be balance as per cash book. So this is the way to do the question, and these were the some of the examples how to add or less these items. This will totally depend upon with which balance you are starting the question. So this is the balance with cash book. So now in the next of the video we will try to understand how we can make the changes in this BRS, but if we are taking the passbook as base. Okay.